Who's not a fan of Octavia Spencer? I can't think of anything she's done a bad job in. Even if you weren't a fan of one of her recent movies, Ma, she was really good at being disturbed. She now takes on real life in the Netflix limited series Self-Made, The Life of Madam C.J. Walker. Does Octavia Spencer give a good enough performance to make this enjoyable? Madam C.J. Walker was a washerwoman turned entrepreneur in the early 1900s in the United States. She marketed a hair care product and created a business which enabled her to become the first female self-made millionaire in the United States. This is based on true events, but some of it may be exaggerated or fabricated for the narrative. I don't know how exact it is in the facts, but it tells a really compelling story with some great characters. I like in this too that there is imagination and whimsy. And what I mean by that is Octavia Spencer's characters, Madam C.J. Walker, she experiences or she imagines things as they're going on. So she sees real life around her and then sees little bits within there that her imagination grows. And it's not to make it fake. It's not to make it really weird. It's just she sees the positive, or she's dreaming, or she's experiencing or really imagining what life could be like or what it should be like in this situation, which just builds her confidence and makes her stronger. She's tough and driven, but I like that she's also very charismatic and relatable. In addition to Octavia Spencer, who carries the show on this, we do have some supporting characters who do a great job as well. Tiffany Haddish plays her daughter, who is very strong and likable. There's Carmen Ejogo, who plays her business rival, and I love the push and pull between them because, ooh, it's not pretty all of the time, but a lot of the time it's polite, but with a lot of barbs thrown in, but not always. Sometimes it's just downright rude too. Blair Underwood plays Spencer's husband. He is the C.J. Walker of Madam C.J. Walker. And he's just struggling to find his place in this whole thing. And I liked him in it. Well, I didn't like always his character, but I liked how he portrayed it. And I liked his performance. Garrett Morris is Cleophas, and this dude is just wise. I mean, he is a sage who sees way more than anybody gives him credit for or that they think that he sees. This dude is the one that you want on your side, in your corner, because he's paying attention to everything and nothing is slipping by him. Then we have Kevin Carroll as the lawyer and business partner. He's just got a lot of integrity, and I like him too. I mean, I liked him as a character. He was great to watch, and he's quiet, soft-spoken, but powerful. Now, these are just a few of the outstanding cast. I mean, they all bring a strength to their performance and to the overall show. It's just, I could sit here and list for 10 minutes everybody that was in there, and that's just kind of boring to watch. Okay, so this is a limited series on Netflix, so it's only 4 episodes. There's not going to be a season 2. It's just those 4 episodes. Each of them is under an hour. It is totally a quick binge, and really, you should be watching this. I mean, it's fascinating to watch as Madam Walker has just a ton of hurdles to overcome. Some internal, some external, some situational. I mean, just all kinds, but at the exact same time, she's driven. She knows where she wants to go, and she does it with integrity, too. I think that was part of the awesomeness of this, that you watch her, and at one point, at least in the show, she has a conversation with one of the robber barons, one of just the uber rich people, and this dude is totally cutthroat. They don't agree with you, they don't get along, fire them. You're the boss. You don't even pay attention to what they think, feel, want. It's unimportant. You're the only thing that matters. Go. And Octavia Spencer as Madam C.J. Walker, she has a lot more integrity, and I like that she thinks. Now, she's always still has her goal in mind, and she's driven towards that, and she is pursuing that because she knows what she wants, but she's not willing to step on everybody to just make them collateral damage as she pursues her goal. I like that there's a little bit of humor in this too, and it mixes well with the drama, and it's not over dramatic or even overacted. Everything just fits really well together. This really is some compelling viewing. I mean, the storytelling is awesome. It's really interesting, especially because I didn't know anything about this. So I'm being exposed to just new information, which I love learning. And so that's outstanding also. But then you couple it with just great acting too. I mean, Octavia Spencer is killing it, and then surrounded by all of those performances too that are just lifting her up, and they're all holding their own too. I mean, they're no slouches in this. There's sex, no nudity, some profanity, and some violence. I give Self-Made, The Life of Madam C.J. Walker 4.5 out of 5 couches. So what is your favorite Octavia Spencer role? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe. I'm Chris. This is Movies and Munchies. Thanks for catching with me.